Another Instagram Live interview, this time with a guy that I've run into over the years from, let's see, the set of It to San Diego Comic-Con. Oh man, when was the last time I saw him? I think it was like honestly an elevator in Las Vegas for an event called CinemaCon. So yeah, if you have any questions, by the way, for Mr. Finn Wolfhard, please let me know. There's a question box at the bottom. So be sure to submit your questions that way. So let's just, let's see, where is he? There are so many people. Here we go. Okay. Bring him on. Finn Wolfhard, everybody.
Yes.
Yes.
What's up, man?
How are you, pal?
I'm so good. Good to see you.
It's been a while. It's been a bit. How's
I
it
know. I saw it. Yeah, it was like, oh, everything's good. Yeah. What was the last time we saw each other? It was Las Vegas, right?
I think it was briefly in Las Vegas.
Super brief. Like, I was like, okay, bye. And it was just like super brief.
You've been busy, though. How's the quarantine hair going? You haven't cut it yourself
good.
yet?
It's like, it's very like long and like, yeah, you gotta grow it out too.
Dude, I know. This is insane.
It's coming down.
Look at that. Look at that volume. Look, I got
yeah. Are you back? Are you in Toronto?
Yeah, I'm in Toronto, yeah. You're in Vancouver?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Canadian boys.
What's the situation out there, man? I know Toronto's, the park benches have just been reopened. We can now sit in public again.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think stuff's starting to open up, right, Dan?
A little bit.
A little bit. Yeah, it's starting to get better for sure.
This
so
weekend,
six people can hang out now together.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. Oh, Toronto. Yeah.
There we go. Oh, Kurdog. Yeah, Curran, who, if you guys watch Titans, yeah, that's Curran. It's Robin on Titans right there.
Oh, sick.
That's pretty cool, man. What have you been doing? What have you been watching, buddy? You've been watching a lot of stuff? You've been binging?
I just started watching Succession yesterday.
Thoughts?
Have you seen that? Have you seen that
No,
show?
I've heard it's good.
Yeah, it's on HBO. It's really it's pretty sickening actually, but it's great in the best way possible. It's just about this like super rich mogul family and how they just love to tear each other down. But it's also like really, I don't know, it's funny. It's really funny too. So yeah, I started watching that and then like, yeah, I don't know. I've been watching like a lot of old movies too. And like,
Nice.
I got the Criterion channel. So it's just been like,
Oh,
yeah,
digging
yeah,
into the old stuff. Nice.
yeah, yeah. So it's been good.
Was this supposed to be your graduation year?
Yeah.
So what's the deal? What's happening, man?
I guess they're pushing it a year, something like that. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, everyone's gonna end up like going to university and stuff. Like my classmates are going to university, so I wonder how that'll go. But yeah, it's good.
It's gonna be like Billy Madison. You're gonna have to go back and finish high school.
Oh my god, that would be a dream of mine, actually, is to be
really?
No, not at all. But no, I would. No, I'm so happy to be out of school. But no, it'd be great to. Yeah, it'd be great to be Adam Sandler. But
yeah.
Did you see Uncut Gems?
I have.
It's an insane movie.
I wanted a Furby medallion after that.
I know. They I guess A24 was just auctioning off props, and I think they auctioned the Furby for like $30,000 or something like that.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
Oh, so jealous. What were you? So were you working on stuff when this all went down? Like, I guess is Ghostbusters finished? Ghostbusters.
Yeah, Ghostbusters is done.
Okay.
It was supposed to come out. I haven't seen it yet, but it was supposed to come out July.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's getting pushed. So yeah, it's getting pushed to next March. But I'm excited to see that. But yeah, so that was done, and then we were in the middle of Stranger Things 4. So, and then that got put on hold, like a bunch of stuff. So, but we were like getting pretty good into it. We got some like really good stuff so far. So I'm happy that like we actually like ended up getting stuff instead of like, because some shows just started and just didn't film.
But can you say anything about 4? I heard people talking online that we might not even be in Hawkins anymore. We might be somewhere else. Can we even say?
Yeah, there's a new location.
Woo.
Hopper's in a new location. Yeah, there's like they put out a trailer that's really really sick. And it's like snowing, and he's like, you know, doing hard labor. So I'm excited, you know, to see what happens with that. But yeah, I don't know. Four is really incredible. I'm like very very proud of it so far. I mean, we haven't even really dug deep into it at all, but
And it's so crazy that you in Stranger Things like literally cosplayed as a Ghostbuster, and then
yeah. Well, that was the reason why I thought that I wasn't going to get the part because of that.
Oh, really?
Or the part in Ghostbusters because of that. Because I was like, well, they're gonna see my tape and they're gonna be like, oh, he already did it. Like he already, whatever. He already did it or whatever. And but then, yeah, I guess they like my tape enough to. Because I guess it's a very kind of different character than the character I play in Stranger Things. So, but I mean, because I just play more of like a big brother in Ghostbusters. So, yeah, I don't know. It was pretty awesome. I'm sure Stranger Things helped a fair bit, but definitely gave me a leg up. But yeah, I'm really excited for it. And the trailer, it's just so awesome.
Well, I don't like it's a strange thing. You dress up as something and you become it. So this may take the interview in a different direction, but I've never showed you this before. 2016 Halloween. Okay, this is me. This is me and my wife Kelsey.
Oh yeah, dude. I feel like, didn't you show me that?
Look at that, man. Wow.
That is so sick.
I made that phone myself out of that's cardboard and an old piece of a clock radio.
Yeah, I was like, what? Yeah, where did you get that from?
And I made bike handlebars. There was no full bike; it was just the handlebars. Then I went.
So you just to carry handlebars around?
Yeah. So
were you in a wig?
That means I'll be on season 5 of Stranger Things.
Yeah, that probably is what it means. I feel like you manifest it and then it becomes true.
I think that's exactly it. But I have 2 questions about Ghostbusters. First of all,
yeah.
Number 1, do you ride a bicycle in any way? Because I feel like you made a career riding bikes.
No, but there is a car in it.
Okay.
I do. I drive a car in it.
Okay, you drive a car, and 2
which is different. It's a step up. It's a step up.
It is a step up. Because I think I saw you on the set of It the first day I was there on the set. It was the scene where like you guys are biking into and running up the stairs of the house. And you guys shot that a bunch of times. And I was like, dude, you've made an entire career riding a bike.
Yeah, I know. I know. And then it ruined bikes for me. But now I bought a bike. I mean, I have to. I love riding my bike. So now that's all I just bike around the city now. But yeah, what was the other question?
The other question was, do you at any point rock a proton pack? No comment. Okay, we can't say. Okay, all
right.
Comment. Okay, no comment.
There are proton packs in the movie. It would not be a Ghostbusters movie without proton packs.
Okay.
That's all I'll say.
We'll take that. We'll take that.
Yep,
and you're working on some other stuff. I know you've been directing. You had a short. So
yeah.
That's cool. That's very cool.
Yeah, I'm so excited for people to see it. Yeah, I directed the short and I crowdfunded it, and like if anyone in this chat ended up donating, that's really amazing. Thank you. Yeah, it's kind of like we the short is done, it's finished. It's kind of in a limbo because like we entered into a bunch of festivals, and a lot of the festivals either getting pushed or canceled. And the problem is that some of them are like, I guess festivals, some of them are like world premieres. So like you have to premiere it there for the first time there. So we're waiting to see what festivals are coming along, if TIFF is still going to happen, if Telluride's going to happen, if all that stuff's going to, I mean, not to say that we're going to get in, but to know, to find out. But yeah, I mean, I think the plan is if it doesn't get in any festivals, is to just release it on YouTube. I think that's the plan for right now. But it may just take a few more months and then people will see it. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm really, really proud of it. And yeah, I made that in Vancouver, like in, I don't even remember, January, at the beginning of the year. No, wait, March? When did we make the short?
I can't remember.
Every day is blended into one. I honestly don't remember.
Is that Papa
a few months ago.
There?
What?
Is that Papa Wolfhard sitting over there?
It is.
Oh, what's up, man? How you
doing? The man.
Hey! Good to see you.
The man.
The man. Now I know we got
Random
a lot of
stuff.
people watching and stuff. There's a lot of comments. I saw some people from Brazil and Portugal and Italy.
Yeah,
If you have a question for Finn, we'll get to some fan questions. You can submit them at the
do
bottom.
it.
But I did have a question submitted to me earlier from Avery talking about your directing. She said that she's also an aspiring director, just like you. And she wants to know what made you want to direct, and also if she, if your work on camera has really helped you pursue directing. Have you learned anything being an actor that really kind of helped be a director?
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously so much to learn, and I feel like every director is still learning, even if they're like 70 years old. So, I've only directed, really two things, one thing by myself fully. So, but yeah, what made me want to direct was just films, like movies in general. The
Yeah.
thought that you could take creative ideas and like put them onto a screen for everyone else to watch is like really an incredible feeling. And also the other thing, I mean, the thing that really gets me is like being with people, collaborating and making something cool to all together, like being with the crew, being with the cast, writing with other people, like bouncing ideas off each other. That's the thing that like is addicting to me, is like being able to just be with friends and make something together, whether it's, whatever. I mean, there's so many things, but yeah, movies to me, that's like, it screams that for me. So, yeah, like just watching movies growing up. And then, yeah, acting, I mean, has given me such a leg up in it, because I've learned from really amazing filmmakers firsthand.
Yeah.
But, not to say that like, the plan is for me not to go to film school, because if you're an actor, you get to learn, firsthand, and you don't get to do that. But I mean, if you're really interested, I mean, there's a few ways to go about it. I mean, it's really like it's really preference. Like, I have some friends that have gone to film school and loved it. I have some friends that have become PAs and learned the same thing, learned through the set and learned everything kind of firsthand. But if you know nothing about film and you're really interested in it, there are two ways to go about it. Either you can go to film school and like learn about it that way, education, like, with an education, or you can try to get a job as an actor or as someone doing set deck or like whatever.
Yeah.
There's a few ways to go about it. It's more like, it's more like, because I got a lot of it is luck. Like, I believe that like talent is super big and everything, and but like I'm so lucky that I got Stranger Things was like such a fluke. Like, I honestly have no idea how it happened, and I'm very lucky to be in the position. So it's definitely like, for a lot of people, can be like pretty discouraging, but I feel like if you love it enough, I guess you can keep going with it. But yeah, I don't know. There's so much for me to learn too. So, yeah, I don't know.
Well, talking about growing up watching movies, do you remember the first movie you ever saw, or maybe in theaters? Do you remember what that was?
Well, we
You
have
can
like
admit
a
it if
bunch.
it's a bad one. It's okay. We're in a
Oh
safe
yeah,
space.
yeah. I'm trying to think. I think the first movie my parents took me to, that I don't even remember. The one that I don't remember going to, but being a baby, was Spider-Man in the theater. It was like literally like I was like, or Spider-Man in the theater, or it might have been on DVD. I'm not sure, but like that, I think that was the first like real movie, other than like, Treehouse or whatever.
Yeah.
But and then, yeah, I don't know. I remember the first R-rated movie I ever saw was, which is the most insane R-rated. I mean, a lot of it, and it wasn't on purpose because I snuck in. It was my brother and my dad were watching Team America: World Police,
Amazing.
on DVD, like after it came out in like 2005. So that was the first R-rated movie I ever watched.
That's where I learned my first line of Spanish. No me gusta. When he's floating down the stream, he's like, no me gusta.
No me gusta. Oh yeah, we just watched that recently. That movie is so funny, man.
So good.
Yeah, that was the first R-rated movie I watched.
Cool, man. Well, let's get to some fan questions too. We have one. Let's see. Oh, where did it go? I know people are asking about this. I don't know if we can talk about it, but when will season 4 of Stranger Things be out? Like, people are saying maybe October. Do we know when to expect it?
I mean, we don't know. I mean, I don't know I genuinely don't know. Probably sometime next year, I would think.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. I mean, I could tell you it's, if a miracle happens and Netflix is like, release the first episode right as it's done. But the whole thing about Netflix is that it all comes out at once. So, yeah, I'd probably say sometime next year.
Okay.
Probably mid next year sometime. I honestly don't know, genuinely. But I'd love for it to be out as soon as possible. I just talked to the Duffers and we're all just like so excited to get back so that we can do it, because we're all so hyped for it. And the Duffers are they're really funny. They're like, in quarantine, like we've written so much. Like, they're just like, this is the first time we've ever gotten a script to Netflix on time. Yeah. So, I mean, it's gonna be this season's gonna be amazing. But yeah, so I'm sure sometime soon. It won't be too long.
Karen wants to know, what was your favorite character that you played? You played some amazing characters, man. I don't know. How do you decide? That's tough.
That is tough, because there's favorites and there's also like most fun. You know what I mean? Like, there's favorites. Like, Mike obviously is probably my favorite just because of like the sentimental value of it, like it being my first thing. But like favorite, like most fun characters, like Richie is really fun because I'm just kind of playing an extension of like just playing me, but like 100 times over, like super over the top, and like just really like, not as just cracking more jokes and stuff. So Richie, I did a movie called The Goldfinch, and I like had to do an accent. So that movie was like super rewarding to do because it was just like a completely new character that I'd never done before. And then, I don't know. There's a lot. I mean, the character in what's called the new Ghostbusters was also really fun for me to play as well. Because I think that's the character that's like, I mean, I think people will see it's the character that's most like me. I'm kind of just playing another version of myself again. So I don't know.
All these years you haven't even been acting. You've just been playing yourself in scenarios. I love it.
Kind of, yeah. Except Mike is like, Mike, I would not call myself similar to. He's very, very intense, but also really fun to play because I get to be. I mean, part of me though is kind of like Mike a little bit, like the wanting to be like the ringleader aspect and get everyone together and get everyone on the same page. So, but definitely, yeah. I'm probably more like Richie than Mike.
Someone wanting to know, it's a couple questions on other non-acting stuff. Someone wanting to know what kind of guitar you have. Another question here, if you still skateboard, what are you doing in the free time?
I was skateboarding yesterday, with a helmet and wrist guards because I don't want to die.
Good.
And so that I don't get sued by Netflix if I fall. And lose my job. No, I don't know. I've been skateboarding a lot in quarantine, and then I have the guitar I've been playing the most is like this cool 60s Gibson acoustic guitar that I really like. But yeah, I have a few guitars. But yeah, it's one of them.
Now here's a great question. I think I was on set one of these days, but when you were in It, were you freaked out by Skarsgård in costume? I remember the day I was there, he had snuck around and he had came through the back of the Video Village tent and scared the entire crew. It was amazing. But I imagine on set, it probably really happened.
At that point, when you were on set, I remember it was like you were interviewing me and Jaden, I think. Right? Well, sorry.
Correct. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm back. You were interviewing me and Jaden. Yeah. At that point in the movie, I don't think we had met him yet, or not met him, but like seen him in all the makeup. I don't remember the timeline. Do you remember if we had seen him?
I think so. I know the day before I got there, they officially released the image of him because that was the first time he was going to be out in public.
Yes. Okay. So this was we hadn't done a scene with him. Like, we knew what he looked like from the picture, but we hadn't seen him in real life. And I think after you left, we saw him the next week. And it is pretty well documented. If you go on YouTube, you can search up It, like, behind the scenes, like Pennywise or something like that. And it's us talking about Pennywise and not seeing him, there's like there's like thing of me and like all the kids talking about what we think he's gonna look like, and then the first scene that we shoot is the one where he's like drooling in Jack's face, and then they yelled cut, and I take off my glasses and I go, oh my god, and I was truly scared by him. But so if you go on YouTube, you can find like my true reaction of like getting actually scared by him.
Amazing.
And he tried not to. There's a really funny clip of Jaden and I talking to the camera afterwards, and like something knocks over, and I'm like, everything's scaring me right now.
It was an intense set.
Yeah, but also super fun.
Yeah,
it was probably the best summer of my life. But yeah, definitely was scared by him for a second. But now when we see each other, we're bros.
I know we have something else planned to end this with, but do we have time for a couple more questions, or are we?
Yeah. Let's do like 2 more and then do the end.
Cool. Okay, where did these go? Okay. Now, do you have? I saw a few of these similar questions. Favorite scenes from Stranger Things, but I like this one too. What's your favorite memory so far from Stranger Things? When you look back, anything that really stands out?
Yeah. I mean, there's so many things because we've been shooting it for a long time. So I guess that the one that sticks out to me the most is like the first scene we ever filmed. It was the first scene in Stranger Things, which is the Dungeons and Dragons scene.
Yeah.
And that was the very first scene we shot, and I think it was very deliberate that was on purpose to get us, together and used to each other and stuff, and how we worked with each other. And we just were in that basement all day, and we would, I don't know why, but we would just laugh so hard because we were so like excited, and the Duffers would just like be like, what are you guys laughing about? And we couldn't answer them. Like, we had no idea why we were laughing, but like we knew that it was so fun. But yeah, that one's really, really stands out to me. Like, meeting everyone for the first time really stands out to me. Like, I remember meeting probably every person on the set for the first time. Meeting Dayton for the first time in the audition process, and him just coming into the room and going, I have no collarbones, check this out. And then just doing the thing.
Oh, wow.
And the Duffers were like, whoa, holy shit. And they were like, that's crazy. What is that? And he said the exact same thing in the show. He says a condition, clinocranial dysplasia. And so they just wrote that in. They cast him and then wrote it in.
That's so cool.
So I remember that very, very clearly. I remember Caleb coming into the room and talking about how he'd been on Lion King and stuff. And
nice.
Yeah, very, like, I would say the most vivid ones are like very early on, because the other memories just feel like very recent.
Mm-hmm. And here,
like
let's go last.
Yeah.
All right, last question here. We'll move on. I like this one. Speaking of, we're all self-isolating, we're all away from people, but have you kept in contact with any of your cast members from either any of your projects during the self-isolation?
Yeah, I try to keep in contact with everyone. I should actually text some people after this. But yeah, no, I was talking to Gaten last week, and then I don't know. I've been talking to Joe, Curie. I've been talking to everyone. I've been trying to keep in contact with everyone, and all the kids have been talking. We haven't really stopped talking to each other since we met each other. So
you guys have like a group chat? How does that work?
Yeah, we have we have a group chat. And then like all the kids have a huge group chat that we just kind of spam each other in. That I don't think we've stopped using since 2016. So
amazing.
Yeah.
Well, before we wrap up, I've been doing this with everyone I've had on because we're all at home. We're all surrounded by all of our stuff. So I wanted to play a little game of at home self-isolation show and tell. Now, do you have an item you could show the class and maybe tell the story?
Let me try to find something cool.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. That one, yeah, that one's cool. I got that one is very cool, actually.
Okay.
Here's some cool stuff.
Okay.
Here is I did a movie called The Turning,
Uh-huh.
And the director, Floria, gave this to me. It's the spider that we used in the movie. It's not a real spider, but it's the spider that we used, and she got it in a glass case for me, which is like very
Amazing.
yeah. It's really really crazy. So I got that, and then here's like I have a little goldfinch reprint painting.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. So I have those two. I have like, I don't know. I've also just been like, I don't know. Here's my guitar. Here's the guitar I was talking about. Hold on.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, very nice and golden. Yeah, I don't know. There's my cat.
Aw.
Yeah, so yeah, and then that I guess that would be my show and tell. What else? Is there anything
Amazing.
else? Show my
Have
dad.
you taken anything? How about like from Stranger Things or It? Any souvenirs over the years that you've
Yeah, let me.
snuck out?
There's one. Oh, where's the painting? Where's the season 1 painting? I have this really painting. There's paintings stacked up. Here, where's the season 1 painting? Remember that one? Or maybe it's back here. This is one we need to find. You see it? This one is really cool, actually. Every year we get we get a kind of gift at the end of the year for Stranger Things. So like season 2, we got this cool print of me and Joe Curie and Gayton in the tunnel. Yeah, and this is a real painting that someone did. This is for season 1.
Wow.
And I got that season 1 and I've had it since, and that's it was hanging on my wall, but we took it down and we're gonna try to find another great place for it. That one is super awesome. Everyone got one that's different. So like Natalia and Joe and Charlie have the same style, but it's them in the hallway looking at the burning Demogorgon.
Okay.
So everyone has their own one. Winona has one that's like her with the lights, with her holding the axe.
Wow.
Yeah, it was super. That is a very valuable, super cool thing that I loved for years.
Well, you crushed the at-home show and tell, man. I think that was the best one we've seen yet. So
yes,
amazing.
Woo!
Well,
Sweet,
buddy,
man.
thank you so much, man, for your time. I really
course.
appreciate it. I know anything you want to say before we wrap up. You got a bunch of stuff people can check out. You have a clothing line too, I saw. Are you
Yeah, I'm in the middle of that. Yeah, everyone should look out for oh, the dog. Oh, the baby.
Ari.
That's the show and tell. Yeah, there's clothing line that I'm starting with my friend Cole Sparrow. That should be coming soon. Called Holy Names. So look out for that. And then I have a band called the Aubreys. So we'll be doing music with that. And then look out for the short film and stay 6 feet apart. And yeah, cool, man. Well, I'll see you in Toronto next time I'm there. Let's get some lunch or something.
Let's do it, man. Well, thanks a lot. Happy self-isolation.
Yeah, you too, man.
For me.
Okay,
and,
well.
Yeah, go wash your hands now, I guess.
All right, yeah, you too, man.
All right, pal. Take care.
Later.
Thanks so much. See you later. Bye.